Hi, and thanks for tuning into Social Work Scrapbook. This is similar to a day in the life video, but we'll be spending the weekend together in San Diego. So we are in San Diego for the Bridging Hearts and Minds of Youth conference hosted by the University of California in San Diego. The district sent myself, 2 counselors, and another social worker. Hey guys, so I'm at the hotel. It's been a wonderful experience thus far. I've learned so much. The keynote speaker of the morning was Dr. Angela Grice, and it was so informative. She actually teaches mindfulness at a youth detention center in Washington, D.C. So she had so much knowledge on how to apply mindfulness when working with traumatized youth.
So I had a curriculum that I had developed. I had music picked out, total yoga music, spa music, very relaxing. And I quickly learned that some things had to change. They hated the music. And not only did they hate the music, just like secretly hate it, they were very vocal about it. And so what I decided to do was to share in creating a place. Sometimes people say, how do you get through things? And I always say it's definitely breath by breath. One breath things may be bad, and then the next minute, take a breath, you hear a song, you have a moment, you think about something, you smell something, it smells good, and it might change. So that's one of the things. So thank you.
So many people that are all on this crusade to spread mindfulness and meditation to children at different levels, to staff and faculty. And they asked us at the closing session to finish up the meditation moment with one word.
Lauren from Texas, and I feel momentum.
Elaine, also from Texas, and I feel inspired.
Day 1 was absolutely great, and we finished it off with some sightseeing around California. I had never been, so this is Balboa Park. It's a 1,200-acre urban cultural park, which is so many sights to see, so many museums, water gardens. The San Diego Zoo is also here, and then lots to eat. This is at Panama 66. I got a jerk chicken sandwich, and then we kept walking through Little Spanish Village. So much beautiful art here, and then down by the docks we got to see the ships around sunset before returning at the end of the day to the resort. And this is where the conference is held, so I'm kind of winding down for the day. Not gonna lie, the California time threw me off just a little bit. I was up bright and early for day 2. So much yummy breakfast that they had ready for us, and coffee, of course. So I was ready for the first presenter of the day, which was Miss Christine Gallup. She was tasked with creating a wellness program at a school in Houston, and she talked a lot to how to get buy-in from everyone, from teachers to parents and students. The whole workshop was very experiential. She led us through a meditation on the beach, which was so great. After meditation, it was around lunchtime, so we headed towards the beach, which is just blocks away from the resort. And we ate at a restaurant called the Cannonball, which provided this wonderful rooftop view of Mission Beach, California cuisine, and of course, delicious sushi. The next session we're headed to is called Making Mindfulness Stick with Kids, Teens, and Families in the Mental Health or School Setting by Dr. Christopher Willard.
Is that unless you have a container in which the kids feel really safe and they can really be themselves, it really doesn't work very well. One of the first things that we do in the Millennium Forum is we do a mindfulness practice where we go around the circle. And what I would do is I would look at Amy and I would say, Amy, are you present? And Amy would either say, yes, I'm present, and then she'd look at somebody else and say, no, Bob, are you present? And I've been doing this for a while in these schools, and when you do it for a while, the kids say these very profound things.
After a few more sessions, we were very mindful as to what our tummies needed, and that was dessert before dinner. We headed to Extraordinary Desserts, and look at that. That is the winner, dark chocolate and toffee, the cookie luxe. And then I also had to have this rose lemonade when I saw it. It was so refreshing and much needed. After walking around Little Italy and then back to the resort, we boarded the Bahia Bell. This came with our hotel package. It was the perfect way to end off the day. Everybody, I'm on the next day of my mindfulness conference. I'm ready to take some more classes and courses. Just such a beautiful, energizing vibe. I have my compassionate shirt on. My colleague bought me this, and then my yoga pants are here, guys. So I'm ready. The workshop I'm at now is called the Wow Factor, and it was one of my favorites of the whole conference. This is Tanuka Gordon, and she spoke to how she creates the Wow Factor in order to engage students in mindfulness and other compassion projects. She walked us through one of her more recent projects, Valentine's for Veterans, and how she gets an audience engaged.
And so having an appreciation for that and what that could mean is what we actually ended up focusing on. So let me actually play a video and then we will go to our loving kindness practice.
She spoke about pulling on heartstrings as a way to get people engaged and connect. I, of course, cried like a baby, but she grounded us through mindfulness.
Center ourselves and come back to our heart. And slowly, just imagine a veteran. Think about the loving kindness that you would send to them. So may you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be loved. How did that feel? Pretty powerful stuff. I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit and have you guys write your kind wishes on the flags.
Tanuka suggests that after meditation, putting your mindfulness, your kind wishes on the paper and having clients do that as well. So these are the little pennants that we created for the veteran project she's going to have. And then we had even more of a shock factor, which was so heartwarming to see her own children bring in these little care packages for us, for the caretakers of the school, the counselors, the social workers. The little care package had their information for her nonprofit and then some little treats in there. That pretty much closes up the conference. We spent the last moments of our trip just enjoying the resort. They had some rescue seals that were swimming in this little pool. It gave us a little scare because one of them was actually playing dead. It was kind of not the way we wanted to end the trip, but we had lunch there at the resort's restaurant and then reflected on everything that happened and everything we learned. I'm going to close the video with a statement that was read by one of the speakers, and the statement was from one of the students that she had worked with. I just think it speaks volumes to how mindfulness can impact students.
Before I started practicing mindfulness, I was stressed beyond belief. The process completely changed me. I found myself aware of my stress triggers, my shame triggers, and it became much easier to distance myself from those feelings. My mind was not clouded by the flurry of emotions it was so used to hosting. I could see my surroundings and my life experiences more clearly than ever